like and subscribe to Dose Up for your regular dose of knowledge. Today, we are talking about a high-profile actor, Joaquin Phoenix, one of the passionate actors of acting, and completely drowned in it. Perhaps after getting to know his sad and strange life, his long artistic career, you will not be surprised when he presents this amazing performance in a complex character like the Joker. American actor Joaquin Raphael Phoenix was born in the city of San Juan in Puerto Rico on October 28, 1974, where his mother and father met together while working with missionaries. They were constantly moving and traveling between the cities of Central and South America, where they were used to begging in order to provide food for their day. While the parents lived a life of poverty and misery, they gave birth to Joaquin. After they decided to leave the missionary group of the Children of God, they decided to take a suitable title for their new life, which is Phoenix. The family moved to Los Angeles, and Joaquin, who was 4 years old, his older brother and younger sisters, succeeded in finding a way for them to act in Hollywood. The brothers worked in a small number of works before their mother succeeded in obtaining an agent who represented the brothers and arranged cinematic opportunities for them. The Phoenix brothers succeeded in acting, singing, and playing the music thanks to the parents' encouragement and their constant eagerness for the children to express themselves without embarrassment or shame. The older brother, River, was the first to witness cinematic success before the rest of his brothers, as he played a role in the TV series 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. And thanks to the appearance of his brother in the same series, Joaquin appeared for the first time as an honorary guest in the series at the age of 18, which was the reason for obtaining several minor roles in other series. The two brothers played the roles of two brothers in a special series called Riddle of Dyslexia, and at this time Joaquin preferred to be referred to as Lev, a name that he chose for himself when he was 6 years old, but returned 10 years later to use the name Joaquin again. Joaquin left Los Angeles and settled in Florida, where he participated in the comedy film Berlin Hold in 1989, and his performance attracted the admiration of the public and critics. But when he was only 15 years old, he decided to travel to Latin America. And at the same time, his brother River, who was not afraid of the lights of Hollywood like his brother, was sitting on the throne of stardom as one of the most prominent youth stars at that time. On October 31st, 1993, Joaquin, accompanied by his brother River, was celebrating in a nightclub in Hollywood when River, 23, who was recently suffering from drug addiction, began to develop nervous spasms in spite of Joaquin's distress, who was only 19 years old at the time. The ambulance arrived to transport the older brother to the hospital, but the ambulance and hospital efforts failed to provide the appropriate treatment for him, and his death was announced in the early hours of that day. This tragedy greatly affected the elder sister, who was very attached to her brother, who together formed a small singing band as well. Joaquin considered his brother to be his idol. Joaquin returned to acting and starred in front of American actress Nicole Kidman in To Die For in 1995, after which he participated in the acting drama Inventing the Abbotts in 1997, along with Liv Tyler. It was rumored that the two colleagues were in an emotional relationship. Phoenix also took part in the horror movie U-Turn that same year, and it was a terrible failure, despite his strong acting. The following year, Phoenix drew attention to his role as an American prisoner imprisoned in Malaysia for drug smuggling and facing the death penalty in a movie called Return to Paradise. In the same year, he co-starred in another film, Clay Pigeons, but the film did not succeed as strikingly as his previous film. In the year 2000, it was the real beginning of him as a global actor when he succeeded in stealing the spotlight from the actor Russell Crowe, the hero of the movie Gladiator, when Phoenix co-starred with him in the movie, and was able to impress the audience with his distinguished performance in the role of the evil Roman emperor. Phoenix received a large number of nominations for prestigious awards, including the Academy Award for his role in this film, as he appeared in the same year with another distinguished performance in the movie The Yards. In 2002, Phoenix and actor Mel Gibson co-starred in the horror movie Signs, which was a great success for the audience and achieved revenues exceeding $227 million. Phoenix dazzled the audience 2 years later with his role in The Village, where he proved to everyone at the time that he could perform the characters he played masterfully. Phoenix co-starred with John Travolta, starring in action movie Ladder 49 in 2004. Phoenix underwent heavy training to embody his role in the movie, and he was acting the character of a fireman. This made his performance appear impressive as usual, and the film won $22 million in the premiere week. The audience and critics praised him for his performance. The big step in Phoenix's career came as the embodiment of the role of famous singer and songwriter Johnny Cash in a movie called Walk the Line. Phoenix had to learn to play guitar and sing in order to embody the role for a full 6 months. He also asked all of the film's staff to call him JR, just as everyone was calling the singer Cash, in order to keep him integrated in the role. Phoenix was nominated for the first time for the Academy Award for his role in the film. He also won the Golden Globe Award for Best Actor in the music category. The film also received a Grammy Award for songs that both Phoenix and his co-stars performed in the film. In 2007, he co-starred in a movie called We Own the Night and played the role of the bereaved father who lost his son in a traffic accident in a movie released in the same year titled Reservation Road, and co-starred in the romance and drama film Two Lovers. He appeared on the famous Late Show with David Letterman in a strange episode that made all his fans question his mental health after his strange behavior in the episode. Phoenix then announced his isolation from the world of cinema, wishing to release a singing album with his voice. But after a video was leaked of him while he was playing music and singing, he announced that the idea had failed. Phoenix decided to return to cinema again and starred in the movie The Master in 2012. Phoenix embodied the character of an alcoholic veteran war hero, and for this role, he won another Oscar nomination. It was planned that Phoenix would star in one of the Batman movie series entitled The Hangover. The movie was postponed due to some dissatisfaction expressed by his followers and the fans of comic books. Phoenix recently appeared in the hit movie Joker, the most famous legendary villain of all time. It is interesting to ask if Joaquin Phoenix has the right to play this role. Indeed, the actor was chosen to play this role thanks to his talent in mastering the difficult roles. As for the hidden reason behind choosing Joaquin in particular to play the role, it is the scar on his upper lip that raised many questions. In fact, this scar has been associated with Joaquin since birth due to pregnancy problems suffered by his mother. And the reason for its existence is not due to Phoenix's actions or his love to fabricate troubles and problems. On the human side, Phoenix is known for his advocacy of some social issues, such as his participation in the Lunchbox Fund that aims to provide healthy food for children in need. Phoenix is also an official speaker of the Ethical Treatment of Animals group that advocates animal rights, because it is known that he does not eat meat and is a vegetarian since birth. Now that we know a lot about the life of this veteran actor, we are not surprised that he succeeded in presenting the complex Joker character with all this genius.